Hello, and welcome to U.S. History 2010. This is American History 1. We begin with land migration and Native American history to the Reconstruction, which is the time just after the Civil War. In this class, you will notice that there will be three ways in which you get your grade. So once you log into Cengage, that's where your textbook and all your text materials are. But none of the work that you do in Cengage, if you do little quizzes or anything like that, that's not part of your actual final grade. So the way you get your grade is through three sources. Number one, through discussion board questions. There are 10 discussion board questions. Then you'll have 3 writing assignments, and you will have 3 exams. These are essay exams. You'll notice when you go into the content tab in D2L, you're going to notice that there are 3 modules. Now you're going to have module 1 will cover writing assignment 1, and we'll cover exam 1. In module 1, you're also going to see that there is a study guide. And on the study guide, there are going to be terms that you look at, but there's also going to be 2 long essay questions that you're going to read. Those 2 essay questions on the study guide are actually the 2 essay questions that will be on the exam. Now, these long essay questions need to be to 3 to 5 paragraphs in length. So if you look at that study guide, you can choose one of them because on the exam, of the 2 long essay questions, you only choose one. So you can do this ahead of time, and then you can copy and paste that into the actual exam when the exam comes up. So you can really be prepared for the exam with regards to the long essays prior to the actual exam opening. So this gives you a heads up and a little bit of time to prepare. The terms, there's going to be several terms. You won't know which one of the terms, but make sure you just know those terms. And you're going to want to make sure that the first part, which would be the terms of the exam, which is made out of 2 parts, short essay, and second part is long essay. The short essay is going to be like 1 paragraph in length, and you're going to define that term and explain that term. The who, the what, the where, the when, the why, and the how, if that is conducive for the question. So remember, each exam is going to cover each module. So there's 3 exams and there are 3 modules. Also, there are 3 modules and 3 writing assignments. So double check and make sure you know, make sure that you cover that writing assignment. Now, one of the things that's super cool about the writing assignments is writing assignment 1 opens the first day of class. And you have until that due date that's going to give you, that you can see, it will be open that whole time. So you can do that work at any moment and submit it and before the due date. So that gives you several weeks to work on this prior to it actually being due. So that also helps you out and hopefully keeps your stress level down. Because in both of these cases with the exam and the writing assignment, you really can prepare ahead of time before they're actually due. The book is an ebook, and everything that you're doing is online. The textbook is through a publisher called Cengage, and they're going to also, within the book, it's going to be also, you're going to have digital learning materials, and that is called MindTap. MindTap. It's all one thing, but you might hear go into MindTap or go into the text, Cengage. You're going to see those words, and they're really rather interchangeable. So with that being said, that basically gives you an idea of how you're graded in the class. Please understand just a couple of little things. First of all, don't stress. Please don't stress. There's absolutely nothing in this class that should make you feel anxious and stressed about. If you have issues like my daughter has with real test anxiety, take deep cleansing breath and let it out, and do not panic and don't worry, because like I said, you can really prepare for that long writing choice in your essay on the exam way ahead of time, and you have weeks to do it, so you're in good shape. As the same thing with the writing assignments, and the discussion board questions are open for a week when they are open, so it really gives you a good amount of time to work on them. Be very cognizant, like very aware of when they open and when they close. Okay, there is a calendar embedded in the classroom in D2L, so you should be able to see what's due and when. So really, just don't stress. And if you have any issues at all, contact me. I'm your instructor. I'm Professor Sherry Kahn. And make sure you remember how to spell my last name, because there's a couple different ways to do it. And even my first name, Sheri, and my last name is Kahn. So if you need me, of course, email is going to be the jam. It's really going to be the way to get in touch with me. I'm totally here for you. If you need anything, if you have anxiety or you have any worries at all. The only thing I really can't help you with, and I am sorry to say, but it is navigating, making sure that connection is complete with Cengage. So you do not need a course key at all. You should never need that. But I want to help you understand that the best way, I shouldn't say in order to do this, really the best way to get connected straight away, because you have access immediately once you get into the class, is that you go into Module 1, you click on a link to Cengage, and then through the course, don't try to get the text somewhere else and bring it in. So there's sometimes, I don't understand how some students seem to not be able to access a textbook from within the course. But I've been teaching this for 18 years, okay? So I'm very familiar with this book. But technology has obviously changed over the last 18 years, so I don't always keep up with it. And the other thing is there are pop-up blockers in different computers, and sometimes you have to empty cache, and sometimes there's different browsers that are better. I have a Mac, so I use Firefox, Mozilla Firefox for almost everything, and it works very well. But you need to double check. And only Cengage can help you. So there's information to help you contact them directly within the course, because I'm a boomer, so I'm not really a tech person. And as much as I'd like to help you, I can't. What I would ask, if you have an issue, is email me and let me know that you're having an issue. And for some reason, if you cannot get it resolved quickly enough, then I will see what I can do through the publisher's access at my end. But most everything can be really handled rather easily and quickly by contacting the Cengage help desk from you doing that. Because if it's a computer issue, they need to walk you through the steps, okay? And other than that, I just welcome you, and I hope this experience is a good experience. I really am here if you need anything, and and even things that are off topic, if there are things that are going on in the country right now, there's a lot going on in the world, feel free to email me, even if it's off topic. I'm happy to talk with you. We can have Zoom meetings if you would like. I'm happy to do that. I just want you to feel comfortable, and I want you to feel welcomed, and know that there's support for you. I'm here for you to help you throughout the remainder of this course and the semester. So with that being said, I hope you all have a wonderful start to this semester, a wonderful day, and I look forward to talking to each and every one of you. Bye-bye for now.